The group, Richard Red, coming to you live. It is 12 p.m. Eastern time, so if you watch this later, just know this was recorded at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Let's dive in. All right. I need everybody to give me a thumbs up or a comment and let me know if you can hear me. We're in a little bit of an open room. The format may be weird, so give me a thumbs up. John Beach says he's ready. Willard, John, Jeff, Brian. Everybody tuning in on my post. Got some exciting news to go over today. Super excited, for real. I know there's been just a lot of crazy in this group, which has been fun for us. We've been trying to comment to everybody and see what's going on. Maddie had to step in and take over my persona yesterday with a cool video. What'd you guys think about that? That was fun. Maddie is behind the camera. Come over here and say hey, Maddie.
Oh, no. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Maddie. Can you hear me okay? Give us a thumbs up. Let us know. Good to go, says Angelica. Hey, Angelica. Got a few thumbs up. All right, awesome. So, we've got, I feel like I need to be closer to you. We've got some really exciting news we wanted to share with you guys first. Doing this in the group first, you guys get all the insider information. I've got my computer here because I've got so many notes. We're going to go through the top 5 questions that everybody's been asking, rumors, gear test requests, the whole shebang. We're going to go through it all, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. So if you see me doing that, you are my focus, I promise. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. This video is going to be an Ask Me Anything video. So at AMA, if you've got any questions about Ember, about the Kickstarter launch, about our power packs, we're going to try and answer everything here. I cannot give you specifics about some things, so we'll call it an Ask Me Anything. I'll give you answers on most everything. But that's part of the excitement, right? Part of the excitement. And after I go through these 5 major questions, we're going to release the big news. Everybody's anticipating, which I know will be fun. So if you're tuning in, drop a comment, drop us a question. Maddie will be feeding me questions throughout so that I can make sure we get to everything. I'm sure there will be some questions answered in these top 5 that I'm going to go through. So let's dive in. Here we go. All right. So there's been, like I said, there's been a ton of rumors. There's been all kinds of engagement happening, questions and answers from people in the group, which has been super fun. I don't get to spend as much time as I'd like in the group. Maddie has been rocking that for me and my wife at 11 p.m. She's like, Richard, wake up. You got to see this. You got to see this. And I'm like, I got to go to sleep, baby. I'm getting up early. So if you haven't heard from me specifically, you've been hearing from Maddie or my wife or Casey or some of our team. They're jumping in, they're answering your questions as best we can. But let's dive into the top 5. It's actually 4, I combined one of them. The top questions, rumors that are circulating in the group. I want to get through the big one, which is price. Everybody's like, what is this thing going to cost? Tell me now. Take my money. All right, so here it is. Here's the deal about price. There's been a lot of rumors floating around about price. A lot of people asking questions. A lot of people give me the details. Give me what's happening. So some people said this jacket is going to cost $900 to $1,000. Okay, that's one rumor. Now, I want to talk about a few things. I want to go over 2 things really right now with you. It is true that a comparable USB-C PD power pack is going to cost anywhere from $150 to $200. I honestly, so I was doing some research prior to this video, finding a power pack that is able to release 60 watts is actually A, pretty challenging, and B, they're about $150 to $200. So you got to get in your mind first that this is not a 5-volt trickle brick. This is a 60-watt output USB-C PD power pack. So that is number one, $150 to $200 retail value there. Number two is comparable jackets, comparable pullovers to what we are creating with Ember are ranging between $175 to $300, depending on which brand. And honestly, that all boils down to what is going into the product. Like, what are the materials? What is the insulation? And that doesn't even include a heat panel, okay? So those are two like anchor points that I want to just put in your mind when you're thinking about Ember. We don't build with price in the forefront. We build with quality first, durability, functionality, and sexy. That's really important for me. Everything we build should be sexy. That is like one of our insider slogans, right? And we believe you get what you pay for. Like with this product, you're going to be able to simplify your wardrobe. You're going to be able to trim down the amount of jackets you have to buy by having this one product, which we're crazy excited about. And the price, believe me, is going to be right on point. And you're going to be thrilled when you see the price. I think everybody I've talked to was pleasantly surprised. So there's that. I'm not going to give you the exact number right here because I want you to come to the launch page and join us in celebrating a real launch. But I will say, we're going to have early bird backward pricing that's going to give you, if you're an early bird, it's going to give you a 30% discount, okay? 30% discount off of what this is going to cost when it launches on our website, maybe even a bit more. So check in on launch day and see what that actually ends up being. Early birds will be limited, but if you're in this Facebook group, we're going to make sure that you have the ability, the opportunity to snag an early bird. So we're going to leave that open. That's one of the benefits of being in this group. Hope you're excited about that. We try and always deliver our promises and just really over-deliver what we've promised to you guys and get you the best price on Kickstarter for jumping in early. So there's the price thing. I can guarantee you it will not be $900, but I wanted to go through like some of the discounts, some of the benefits of jumping in early, and really excited about a couple of more things that I'm going to talk about. But this power pack, again, being, if you hadn't seen the video, go back and watch it, but the power pack being a real key element that is going to change the fact that you can actually feel this heat. Feeling of heat. All right, so let's dive deeper. The other huge thing that there has been so much controversy, commenting, and just passion, I think is a good way to put it, is hood, no hood, full zip, half zip. So I combine these two into that. Huge discussions happening around the hood, no hood, full zip, half zip. I've got some exciting news for you. So as a team, when we started seeing kind of the discussion, the feedback in our surveys, we started to understand what do you guys want? Remember, we're here to serve you. So one of the exciting things about Kickstarter is that we get to create something that meets and solves needs that you, hopefully didn't even recognize as a huge need until you realize, holy crap, you're right. I wear multiple layers every single year. It's bulky. I can't move around and do what I need to do. That's the big problem that we wanted to solve with our innovation. And then taking it a step further and saying, okay, well, let's have a conversation. What are some of the details? What are some of the fine tuning that we can do with you guys, our crowd-sourced family, our Kickstarter family. And so I want to go through that right now. So we had about a 50-50 split in the half zip pullover versus the full zip with a hood. So we definitely weren't planning on this, but once we realized how big of a kind of a deciding factor this was, and how many people were showing up in the group and participating and giving us feedback, we were like, all right, we know what we got to do. We got to make, and here's what we're going to do. We got to make a half zip pullover, and we're going to make a full zip jacket with a hood. So we're doing both. This is insane because when we started this project, we were not planning on doing this. But this is what's fun about jumping in early and getting to be a part of developing and bringing a product to life. So I hope that brings some excitement in the comments right now. For you guys that were wondering, are we going to do a full zip? Or is it going to be half zip? Are we going to get a hood? We're going to do both. We're going to have a pullover. This is the pullover version. It's not going to have a hood, so you can wear this in the office. So you can wear this around town, and it doesn't have the extra hood attached to it. It's a half zip, so you can pull it over easy, and it keeps things really simple. And then we're going to make a full zip jacket, put the hood on that dude, and give you a little bit more warmth and protection in the jacket form. So we're really excited about that. Again, keeping our foundation the same. This is a 3-season wearable, but being able to kind of tailor this to what our customers, what our backers are after, and serving you guys in the best way we can. So that's exciting. Hope you're excited about that.
I want to know if the hood will be detachable.
The hood detachable. We are planning on that being an attached hood. We are not planning on doing a removable hood for that. That is the plan right now. Drop us a comment. Let us know your thoughts on that. Here are my thoughts. I really, I can see the benefit of a detachable hood, but it's also one of those things that ends up being lost or finding its way into a pile that never gets used of clothes. And so I feel like there's a big distinction between what the pullover is going to offer and what the jacket is going to offer. And so we were committing to attaching that hood, having a nice collar, and then the hood being behind it. That's our plan right now. We want to hear from you on that. All right, the next big thing by far was and is going to continue to be sizing. So sizing, is this going to come in my size? Is it going to be big and tall? Like, first I want to tell you what I am. So I am an orangutan, bona fide orangutan in the United States. I am 6'2" with a 6'6" wingspan, and I cannot stand my sleeves being too short. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to lengthen the sleeves a bit for all of our sizes. We're also going to put our sweet little hidden thumb holes. I'm sure you've already seen that by now. But I want to go over sizing, and I want to go over some cool things that we're doing to make sure that the sizing is going to be perfect for you. Number one, if you didn't know, we're making two different versions. We're making a female version and a male version of each. We're going to make a male version of the pullover and the jacket, and we're going to make a female version of the pullover and the jacket. I know, and through having females on our team and being married to the biggest fan of this product, my wife, I know that there are different requirements for each of us. And it's been really cool to dive in and see what those are, and we're excited to be tailoring the product to the different two different sections. So the first thing I want to go over is that, ladies, what we're planning on doing right now is giving you an option from small to XX large. Men, we're planning on doing medium to XX large, and we're even thinking about expanding that a little bit further. I know there have been some requests from men to have XXX, and we're open to that fact. Here's the deal, though. The deal is with each size, with each variant, we have minimums that we have to meet with our manufacturer. So the way we're going to proceed with this, when we launch, which I'm going to talk about that in just a second, when we launch, you'll have the ability to see what the sizing is on our landing page, on our Kickstarter page. And then we're going to have a little note there that says, hey, if you want a different size, just send us a message. And we're going to tally up all those messages and be like, okay, we've got 50 people that want this, or we've got 100 people that want this. How can we start perfecting that size for these people? So that's how we're going to do that. So the fun thing is that we get to create the innovation, and then we get to work with you guys to make sure it's perfect, right? That's our goal. That's how we proceed with these Kickstarter launches. Is that we're literally bringing this to life, and you guys get to be a part of it, which is exciting, honestly, I think, for both parties. Like I said, that's a numbers game. We just want to make sure we can hit our minimums on the order. Now, I want to point out, when you back the project, you will not have to decide the size immediately. You're just going to back, do I want a pullover or do I want a jacket? Okay, you're not going to have to choose between male and female. You're not going to have to choose your size. I'm going to pull over, I want a jacket. Just to keep the complexity of the project as simple as possible, that's how we're doing the rewards. And then we're going to follow up. As soon as you back, we're going to follow up with a question and answer message that just asks you, hey, are you a male or are you a female? Hey, which size are you interested in? And that will give us the preliminary data that we need to start building out our purchase order with our manufacturer. So, last thing I want to say about size, which is exciting. Because we recognize how important this is and how big of an issue this is, one of the things that we want to do for all of our US backers is provide a free size exchange with your order. So if you are going to purchase the product and you back it on Kickstarter, we're going to pay for shipping if the size doesn't work. So we're doing exchange with you. Make sure you get the right size for Ember. That's something that we built in the beginning. We were like, this is important. We know we need to do this. We want to do this for our backers. Let's give them the ability and take away that insecurity of, I don't know if this is going to fit or not. Hey, go ahead and back it. We're going to make sure that we dial this as close as we can. And then if it still doesn't fit, no worries. We're going to ship you a new one and give you a return label so that you can return the product. You'll try it on. You just message us, let us know. So that's one of the things we're excited about. If you're an international backer, obviously international shipping is a little more expensive. We're going to cover some of that cost. We'd ask for you to join us in helping cover some of that cost. We can't cover the whole cost because some of those shipping prices are just crazy. We're working on that, but we're still a small team, so we ask that you work with us on that.
Django wants to know what size you're wearing right now.
Django, yes, this is a large. So I am 6'2", about 190 pounds. This is a large. It fits me pretty well. We're going to do a little fine tuning in the arms. We're going to do a little fine tuning for the pullover, and then the jacket. I think so. For the pullover, I think we'll have a little bit more of a athletic kind of styled fit, so that you're just wearing a t-shirt underneath, right? For the jacket, we'll have a little bit looser fit. Still a little bit of a athletic cut, but it'll be looser than the pullover. And I'd say this is more size to what the jacket large will feel like on the male. Hope that helps, Django. Good question. All right, let's dive into the last one, and then I want to give the big announcement, which I'm crazy excited about. All right, so the last thing that everybody has been just amped about and blowing us up about is color. Color. So I want to explain something. And then I want to tell you what we're trying to do here. So first, we are a small company. We are a tiny little team trying to do big things, right? And one of the exciting things about this is the opportunity to make something that you can wear for 3 seasons. Being able to just put one thing on gives me so much peace to not have to worry about changing out layers. But color, I know that's important. And again, going back to sizing, we have to meet minimums on all of our choices for our manufacturer. The way this works is we have to meet an MOQ, which is a minimum order quantity, for each of the variations that we do. Now, what we're going to do, what we're planning to do, is first, obviously, we're gonna have black. We feel like black is a great neutral color. It's been the most popular for sure in all of the surveys that we've done. That has been an overarching yes. I feel like that kind of goes really well with the kind of the business casual look. It's going to be elegant. It's also going to be very just all around matching with what you already have in your wardrobe. But we recognize that some people want some flavor, which I can totally get on board with. And Julie is like, this is a must. No question about it. And so what we're wanting to do is do 2 colors, and we're going to make those stretch goals. And we haven't submitted or decided on the exact Pantone color. We'll probably come to you guys and do a vote. But what we're thinking is kind of obviously the black, and then an earth-toned green, and then a blue. Okay, so we're all on board with the green and nature, and then the blue with water, and we feel like that's just all wrapped up in the Sierra Madre. And it's been our most popular colors with all of our other products. So with our shelters, with our hammocks, with our puffle, those have been our most popular colors. So excited about that. We'd love to hear your opinion on that. Drop a comment below and let us know what you're thinking about that. Anyways, so that's the color. Those are the main things. And now it's time to get to the crux. This is the big moment that we've been waiting for. Everybody that's tuned in, I'm thankful that you've tuned in. If you have questions, make sure you drop them below. But here's what we're all here for. We are super thrilled and excited. We're going to be launching Ember on October 1st, Tuesday, October 1st. And here's the important part, at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So put it on your calendar, put it in your phone, remind yourself, October 1st, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, Ember will be going live on Kickstarter. You're going to get so many more answers to your questions. We've been harnessing all those questions and building some really beautiful creative around what your questions are and how to best communicate all of the things that Ember is going to be able to do. We by far have only scratched the surface, and I think we've released 6 videos now, or 5 videos related to Ember, and we've only just scratched the surface. So we're excited to pour out all of the creative that we've been working on and explain Ember and give you the nitty-gritty details around Ember Tuesday, October 1st at 7 a.m. Now, here's what's important. The reason you want to have a reminder is that when you tune in, whoever is, and this is a tradition going back for several Kickstarters for us. This is our number 7. When you are the first backer, if you snag the first backer slot, your reward will be doubled by us. So if you back and you're the first backer and you get the double pack of jackets and power packs, we're going to double your reward. So not only are you going to get what you want at an early bird price, but you're going to get whatever you got times 2, so that you can either give it to one of your friends as a gift or just have a plethora of Ember product all around you. So that's the first thing. Super exciting. This, I will tell you, is a coveted slot. We usually launch at 12 a.m., 12:01, and so everybody is just gunning at literally midnight. People staying up, gunning for that first slot. And so we'll have 75 to 100 backers within the first minutes because people are trying to get number 1. And it's always a fun competition. Everybody's gunning for it. Oh, I got number 2. I think Jordan York has been like number 3 for the past 4 Kickstarters. So join us Tuesday, October 1st, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. That's New York time. And see if you snag the number 1 slot and get your reward doubled by Sierra Madre. Super excited and really excited to get the whole product presentation in front of you. Lots of hard work. Team has been hard at that. So, cat's out of the bag. You know when we're launching now, and you know when you're going to find out all the nitty-gritty details about price and everything else that you've been asking for. October 1st, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, now I want to open it up for discussion and questions. I'll answer everything I can. Remember, a lot of these things are going to be on the Kickstarter page, the landing page. So at 7 a.m., if I don't answer it here, all will be revealed then. I think I've covered everything. So do we have any questions that have come in?
Will they be available for the holiday season? Mike Bowman wants to know.
Mike Bowman, will we be? They will. Mike, unfortunately, they will not arrive before Christmas. I wish we could do that. We do plan to have Hot Pocket delivered before Christmas and the power packs delivered. So if you're a Hot Pocket backer, you will be able to, two things for Hot Pocket backers. One, you'll be able to select a reward that is only for the pullover and the jacket, because your power pack will work with both. So if you like, hey, I've already got the power pack from the Hot Pocket Kickstarter, sweet. Now you'll be able to use that with either the jacket and pullover, Ember, or the Hot Pocket. Both of those things. So good question. We won't be able to deliver. Remember, guys and gals, we're going to be refining this with you during the campaign, and we're going to have to do our post-campaign survey. I've got to write a big check in November for the product. We start the whole process then. We're going to do as much as we can as the campaign is continuing, but there are times and restraints around production. We believe, because of the amount of people that have tuned in on this group, that this is going to be our biggest Kickstarter yet. And so we really don't know how big until we launch, and we're going to find out. So that's that.
Is there a draw cord on the bottom of the pullover?
Good question. Good question. So on the pullover, we're going to put some elastic ribbon around the bottom where the stretch fabric is. On the jacket, we are planning to do a draw cord so that you can adjust kind of the bottom and seal it up. The goal for the pullover is that you won't need it. That you'll have these, I'll show you, you'll have these flex panels that help adapt to your body type. And then we're going to even reinforce that a little bit more with a little bit of an elastic ribbon around the bottom, so that you shouldn't need a draw cord for the pullover. The jacket, on the other hand, yes, that is in the plan right now.
John McKellar, say you order 2 jackets, you can only wear one at a time. Can you order a jacket without a power pack to save cost?
Yes, yes. So if you're new to Kickstarter, the way we always do Kickstarter is we will have the rewards, and then we will say what the add-on options are. So if you bought, let's say you bought the pullover and the power pack on Kickstarter, and you wanted to also get a jacket, there will be an option to select the reward and then add the jacket at whatever the cost of the jacket will be on Kickstarter. And so you'll be able to add to your order. We're also going to have a couple of other add-ons in the campaign that'll be exciting for you guys, I promise, and they all relate to Ember or our power pack. So yes.
Do you want to tell them any more about the packages? Or about the rewards?
The rewards? Okay,
you want to expand on that?
Yeah, so the rewards, we're going to have 2 rewards that are specifically for our Hot Pocket backers that want to get Ember but not purchase a second power pack. I mean, for me, having 2 power packs would be a win-win because you can have an extra charge. But the cool thing about this is it's really part 2 of Kickstarter 6. Ember is kind of the next iteration, and combining Ember with Hot Pocket, same power. We're really thrilled about that. So that'll be the first thing. The next thing will be our early bird specials. So we'll have an early bird special for the pullover and an early bird special for the jacket. Both of those will include batteries. And then we're going to go deeper into having like a twin pack. And then we'll even have one that will include the Hot Pocket. I won't give all the secrets away, but that's the plan right now for our rewards.
Can you talk about cleaning the Ember?
Great question. That's Carrie. Cleaning and care of Ember, and how does that work? Great. So if you watched Maddie's video yesterday that she posted, you'll see that everything's machine washable. We're sealing up everything. The PCB board / silicone switch is sealed on the backside. That's where the computer chip is. The heat panel is sealed so that you don't have to worry about putting that in the wash. Obviously, the jacket is machine washable. I would say that with anything lightweight, because this is designed to be a lightweight product, with anything lightweight, you want to do first a kind of a sponge so that you clean off, and if it's not really bad, I wouldn't wash it. When it gets bad, I would wash it on gentle. So like if you got odor, if you wore this on a through hike or something, or you've been wearing it for 3 months straight like me, and it's like your wife is like, dude, if you don't wash this thing, I'm going to divorce you. You can put it in, just do a gentle cycle and gentle dry. With anything, like with our materials, they're robust, but they're also weight conscious. So, and everything's DWR, so we're going to put Teflon coatings on everything so that you can run or get caught out in the rain and not worry about that. Just know that over time, as you wash, that will wear down the DWR and the Teflon, and eventually you'll have to retreat that if you wash it a lot. Hope that helps, Carrie.
How long can the Ember provide heat? What's the time limit?
Yeah, great. So the way we're setting this up is Ember is going to have 2 heat settings. We're doing this very similar to the Hot Pocket in that you will have a high heat and then a low continuous heat. So the high heat is going to be a 15-minute burst. On the heat panel, it's supposed to get up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is real heat. It comes in fast. Picture being around a bonfire. That's the kind of heat you'll feel in the beginning with a high energy burst. On the high heat side, like I said, that's a 15-minute burst. On the low side, that's going to be continuous. And with our ultralight and then our XL, you're going to get 6 hours of continuous heat on our ultralight and then 12 hours of continuous heat on our XL. Now, the great thing about this is charging is really fast for the power pack. So if you're using this on a daily basis, you can get to the office, you can pop in the charger and charge this and give it a quick burst. We've got some chargers that will be available during the post-campaign survey that'll make this. Literally, one of our chargers is called the Lightning, and it's lightning fast. It gives you a huge amount of energy quickly and recharges these batteries very fast. So 6 hours on low for the ultralight and 12 hours on the XL. Thank you for pointing that out, Julie. I have not washed my orange pullover, which was the original inspiration of this, in 3 years.
You're going to talk about the pockets. What kind of pockets we got going on?
Yeah. So one of the cool things that I really like about the pockets for the pullover specifically is that this pouch is a kangaroo pouch. Okay, so you're going to be able to put your hands in here, but then we've got these hidden pockets in the back that are going to have elastic features that are for like your phone on this side and then for the power pack on this side. Okay, and those are going to be out of the way. They're not going to take up any room in your pocket space up here in the front. They're going to be kind of hidden and tucked away. And so that'll be a cool little feature for your front bottom pockets. For the male version, we're going to have some chest pockets. One of them is going to be kind of small for your like keys, credit card, phone kind of deal. And the other side is actually a self-packing pocket. And this one is going to be big enough that you can actually pack the jacket in. Got some cool branding on this. You'll be able to pack the jacket into this, and it has its own stuff sack, basically. We're still finalizing through my female input where the pockets need to go on the female. We may move those depending on the final say from a few of our females. And so if you have any comments, ladies, on where these chest pockets should go without interfering with everything else that you have going on up here, drop us a comment below. Let us know.
Angelica wanted to know if the XL will fit in the pocket that we have for the battery. It'll fit in the
pocket. Absolutely. So both of the batteries will fit into the pocket. So it's going to slide in and then basically have an elastic sleeve to go into. And so it's going to fit right there on the side. So that's the XL, and then the UL. We just go back in, and you can kind of see where it is there. So yeah, both will work, no problem.
2 people want to know if it can be packed in the pocket with the battery.
With the battery, that's a great question. Right now, we do not have it that big. We do not have the pocket big enough to hold both the jacket and the battery. Hadn't really thought of that.
Me either.
The battery is curved, so I'll have to check and see how much of an increase that would require to be able to slip the battery in. As compressible as this is, it might not be that much of a change. So we'll look into that if that is something that's important. One other thing that a lot of people have asked is, are these batteries TSA approved? Yes, they are. Both of these, the limit, I believe the legal limit from the Federal Flight Association is 100 watt output, and both of these are 60 watt outputs, and you can actually take 2 of them on your person through a TSA checkpoint and onto a flight. You will have to put these in your carry-on, not in checked luggage. So there's that.
Do you want to tell them an approximate date on when it would be released, whether it's next summer, next winter?
Yeah. Good question. So the release point right now, like I'm still confirming this date. So please don't hold me to this yet. We're working towards late March, April. So it's going to catch the end of spring, mid to end spring. Should be some cold weather that you can enjoy it with. And for some of our northern people, you'll still probably be in winter then, depending on what Mother Nature throws at us this year. But that's about the time frame. It usually takes us about 4 to 5 months to get everything done, manufactured, and start shipping. Honestly, if you've been on other Kickstarters, some of them have gone pretty well, and some of them have had delays. Please know we are building something from zero. This is coming to life. The good thing is this is already done. Like this is taking up so much time. Developing this power pack has been a huge milestone for the company from the Hot Pocket Kickstarter. And that's why I call Ember Part 2, because we've already got so much of the work completed, which I'm really excited about. So now we can focus just on the jacket, just on the pullover, finalize those details. In fact, yesterday I was on the phone with George, who is going to be producing this product. I was on the phone with him and he was telling me about a new heat panel that he's excited to share. I can't give you any details yet, but it's half the weight, and we were super excited about that. Using some new technology that just like coming into the market. So that's all I can tell you. Mike, thanks for joining, man. I know you got to run. What's up?
Can you put, Angelica said, can I put my Ember in my Hot Pocket?
Angelica, yes, you absolutely can. And you can preheat your Ember and heat your Hot Pocket with Ember. I feel like that's a cycle of incredible heat. You can do that. You can even carry the Ember in your Hot Pocket with your day pack. All kinds of crazy, right? Yeah. All right. Any other questions? We got 129 comments. 50 people tuning in. Guys, we are so excited. Like, this is what keeps me coming in early and staying late every day, is being able to serve you, being able to make a difference in just your day-to-day life. Our team is just so amped and dedicated to finding problems and issues that you're having, that we're having, and finding new solutions for those. We love creating, and we love to bring new things into your life and make it better. That's our goal. He is putting out a fire. That's our goal, and that is what we literally are created as a company for, is to serve you and provide innovative solutions for empowering an adventurous life. So I just want to say that before we tune out. I know we probably still have some questions coming in. We're committed to that. We're a small team. We are not huge. We literally have 5 people right now, 6 people right now. And there's just a lot. And so please give us a little bit of grace. We try and get to everybody as fast as we possibly can. We're putting systems in place, et cetera, to do all of this. We definitely bite off big chunks and chew it up as fast as we can. What you got, man? You got some...
Can you charge your phone off the jacket or the pullover?
Okay, so that's a good question. So there's 2 ports on the power pack. So yes, you will be able to charge your phone. One of the questions that I'd love feedback on is, should we put a dedicated charging port, or do you want to just have a cord and plug it into the power pack? That's a question. I really, like, at first we were like, let's put a little female port over here and then plug into that. But the more I think about that, the more I would rather simplify that and take away that weight. You will be able to just simply plug in to the power pack and charge your phone. That's easy enough. That's why we did the 2 ports. And it is fast charging. The 18 watts will be fast charging for your phone, for the new iPhone, etc. So we'd love feedback on that.
Can you charge Ember with solar system, with the solar?
Yes. So if you were on Hot Pocket, you know that we created a new product called the Solar System, which is kind of a cool play on words. We do not take credit for creating the solar system, only this product. Yes, Ember / the power pack will be chargeable with our new solar system, which is a whole new innovation. Like, that got breezed over because it was on the tail end of the Hot Pocket, but we could launch an entire Kickstarter around the solar system with how new the technology is on that. If you know about solar chargers right now, they're these big, bulky controllers, and then you have to buy the amount of wattage that you want to have. Like, you can either get a 7 watt, or you can get a 21 watt, or you can get a 42. Like, you have to buy the single pieces. What we made with the solar system is a modular system that allows you to pick and choose how much wattage you want to carry. And it's all USB-C PD. That's the magic of the whole system. Hot Pocket and Ember and the power packs being USB-C PD, is that is all incorporated into that. It allows us to vary the voltage, vary the wattage. Science is a beautiful thing. I'm thankful for that. What else we got?
I think more people are just coming in.
If you're just tuning in, please go back and rewatch, if you don't know already, Tuesday, October 1st, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, Ember is going to be live on Kickstarter. We're crazy excited. I cannot raise my voice. I've already been really loud in here. I cannot raise my voice anymore, but just know that inside it's like 1,000 motivational speakers exploding in my veins to be saying that we're going to be able to launch on October 1st. Crazy excited. Angelica, I hear you.
Can we charge these worldwide?
Can what?
Can they be charged worldwide?
Yeah.
Like, are they...
Yeah, absolutely. So the cool thing about the power pack, let's talk about that. Power pack, when we launched this, we originally were not planning on doing USB-C PD. That was developed inside of the campaign, which was really exciting. But we had already sold a bunch of our Hot Pockets, and the price was not tilted towards this brand new innovation. What we did was we are including a USB-C PD to USB cable with every power pack. And then with like the solar system, you're getting a USB-C PD cable. The good thing about the way the battery comes is it'll work with any of your current little dongles, little plug-in dongles that you can put a USB in. So every phone comes with one of these. It's just a normal USB connection. It'll work with all of them, internationally, etc. The chargers that we offer are all just a normal 2-prong, and those come with USB-C PD cables, so you can experience the fast charging for the power pack. All of that will be an option in the post-campaign survey, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
I'm lagging.
Alice is asking about the purchase price. Alice, tune in. So you can go back and watch. I gave you a full thing, probably 2 minutes on the price, and just kind of walk you through that in this video. So you can rewind. We'll publish the live, rewind and watch that. The price will be released October 1st at 7 a.m. It's going to be an incredible deal. All of our early bird backers, which is everybody in this group, is going to have the opportunity to snag it at over 30% of a discount compared to what we're launching on our website at. So that's just our way of saying thanks for joining us early, getting on board with Kickstarter. Yeah, so it'll be revealed then.
Everyone wants to.
Yeah. Indeed. John Beach, my man, big supporter. Huge thanks to John, all of the people. Like, I think what's been the coolest thing is that our Kickstarters have been growing. If you look at some Kickstarter campaigns, they actually go big and they shrink. We actually have been growing, and that's just, I think, a testament of you guys continuing to come back and support us, to be on board. I know we screw up sometimes. I know we have our faults. We try and be as transparent and open and talk about everything and get it out in front so that we can, as a team, including you, come up with the best solutions. And it's just thrilling to have, like, John has backed us on so many of the products, and just thrilling to have you guys continuing to come back and get excited about our products. That lets us know that we're serving you well. Believe me, like, the top of my list every time I wake up is, how do we do this better for you? How do we support you better? How do we serve you better? I'll be straight up with you. It's challenging. It's hard, like figuring out all the dynamics around what's happening internationally and trying to manufacture these products and getting a team built. It's hard. I love it. It's my passion. Like, I'm excited about it. I am definitely a product CEO. Like, I'm a product guy. But the next best thing for me is building a business that works, that serves you, and that is sustainable. That, I don't know if my kids will work for me or not, but my kids will even be able to see, like, wow, Dad built something. Dad built something that lasts, and that's like my goal. Matthew, you are cracking me up, dude. You are cracking me up. Will there be youth sizes? Travis. So right now the male size goes down to medium, and the female size goes down to small. We're not planning on youth sizes, but hey, I mean, I've got 2 3-year-olds that would just be thrilled to have this. Let us know. It's all about numbers for us. We've got to know that we can actually fulfill those orders. We've got to do minimum quantities. I think for each variation, we've got to do roughly 1,000 units. So just so you know, like, I want to give you everything. I do want that, but the real challenge is that, like, I've got to be able to afford that, and our manufacturer has minimums around our variations, and so that's the limiting factor. It's not that we don't want to; it's just, can we get the numbers to do that? So message us and let us know if you're in support of that. Thanks, Carrie. That means a lot. John, we love you, man. Ryan, thanks, dude. That means a lot. You guys are awesome. I just am continuously humbled that we get to wake up and serve you guys and girls. What's exciting about Ember is it's our first product that is going to have a female-focused version. So we welcome the ladies. We have been predominantly a male-oriented product. For whatever reason, about 70% of our buyers have been male. But we're hoping with Ember to level that out and start serving the females in our group, and all of the wives that are on board already through their husbands. Julie has been a big proponent of that, so you can definitely thank her for that. Casey, we went through all the sizing in this video. Just reel back and rewind. I think I'm gonna wind this up. We got 183 comments. We're gonna make sure we go through all of these. If you ask a specific question that we did not get to, anything specific as I sign out? Major?
I don't think so.
No?
Just asking about true to size and
Okay.
stuff. We'll get
Yeah.
to it.
Be sure and go back. I talked specifically about sizing in this video. We love you. We're thankful to serve you, and we're so excited to be launching Tuesday, October 1st. Share this with your friends. Welcome them to the group. Anybody, like I said, anybody in the group, we're gonna hold a early bird package just for you, early bird reward just for you, just to say thanks, because we really are truly thankful that you joined us in this. Talk to you soon. Richard Rhett tuning out, and the Sierra Madre team tuning out and saying thank you. See you soon.